The sun rose over the rolling hills of Bethlehem, golden light spilling across dew-kissed grass. Among the grazing sheep moved a small boy named David. Curly brown hair, eyes shining with faith, tunic dusted from tending the flock. Every bleat, every rustling leaf whispered of God's presence. "Lord, watch over my flock today. Every lamb is precious to you," David muttered under his breath. David knelt at a cold stream, cupping water to his lips. The chill ran through his fingers as sunlight danced on the rippling surface. Around him, the flock grazed, yet David's gaze was alert, scanning the hills for danger. "Even in peace, Lord, let me be ready. Let me be strong when the time comes," said David again, quiet, reflective. The village stirred, and David's brothers practiced with wooden swords in the courtyard. Their shouts carried across the morning air. David watched, noticing the sunlight on the wood, the precision of their movements, his father's watchful eyes. "You'll never fight like us, little brother. You're just a shepherd," said David's brother Eliab, scoffing. "Courage isn't measured in size. God's strength is what makes a warrior," said David, quiet, firm. Later, David sat atop a hill, small wooden harp in hand. The wind carried the scent of grass and wildflowers. He strummed softly, letting the music rise like a prayer. His eyes closed, heart open. "Thank you for guiding me, Lord, always," said David softly. One afternoon, a lion leapt from the shadows, teeth bared. The flock panicked, but David's heart did not waver. "You will not harm my sheep. The Lord is with me," said David, shouting, brave. Another day, a massive bear charged the flock. David, agile and fearless, met it head-on. Dust rose from broken branches, and with skill and determination, the beast fled. "Lord, thank you for giving me courage," he breathed heavily, whisper. At dusk, David played his harp. The soft notes carried across the hills. Eyes closed, heart open, he let the music become a prayer. Even in solitude, God was his companion. "Thank you, Lord, for guiding me," said David, soft, reverent. Word spread that Samuel, the prophet, was visiting Bethlehem to anoint Israel's next king. David watched from afar, curious, as Samuel's eyes searched each of Jesse's sons. "Not the tallest, not the strongest, but the heart of the one chosen by God," said Samuel, thoughtful, calm. One by one, Jesse's sons stepped forward, tall, strong, proud, but Samuel's gaze lingered elsewhere, searching deeper than muscle. "Could it be me?" said David, quietly, hopeful. At last, Samuel looked at David, youngest and smallest, tending the flock. The boy's heartbeat quickened. "Arise, David, the Lord has chosen you," said Samuel, gentle, firm. "Me? Lord, you have chosen me?" said David in awed whisper. Samuel poured oil over David's head. The scent mingled with the earth. David's heart swelled, not with pride, but awe and reverence. "May I always serve you faithfully, Lord," said David, soft, prayerful. David returned to his sheep, walking differently now. Every hill, stone, and lamb reminded him of God's plan. Small, yet the seed of greatness had been planted. Meanwhile, King Saul and the Israelite army faced the Philistines across the valley. Fear shadowed the men. Goliath, the champion, towered above all in bronze armor.
"Am I a dog that you come at me with sticks? Choose a man to fight me," said Goliath, loud, menacing. The army cowered, but across the field a boy's eyes shone, steady and unwavering. David, still a shepherd, still a boy, stepped forward. His sling was simple, his stones humble, but his faith was mighty. "You come at me with sword and spear, but I come in the name of the Lord Almighty," said David, firm, confident. Saul looked at David with concern, the weight of kingship heavy in his eyes. "You are but a boy, David. How can you fight this giant?" "The Lord who saved me from the lion and the bear will save Israel today," said David, steady, calm. Saul offered his armor, heavy and imposing, but David shook his head. It was not strength alone that would win this battle. "I cannot walk in your armor, but I will walk with the Lord beside me," said David. David walked to a nearby stream, selecting 5 smooth stones. Each one felt like a small promise, a tool in God's hands, not his own. "These stones are small, but faith makes them mighty," whispered David, reflective. Goliath laughed, his shadow stretching over the valley. Dust swirled with every step. David's heart pounded, yet he walked with quiet determination, sling ready. "Come here, boy. I will give your flesh to the birds and wild animals," boomed Goliath, mocking. "You come at me with sword and spear, but I come in the name of the Lord Almighty," said David, calm, unwavering.
David stood at the edge of the valley, the wind whipping dust around his feet. The Philistine army trembled in their ranks, Goliath's shadow falling like a mountain across the ground. Yet David's eyes were calm, fixed on the giant before him. The Israelite soldiers whispered among themselves, fear etched into every face. "Who is this boy?" they wondered. Their weapons felt heavier, their courage shaken. "Can a boy truly face him?" said Soldier 1, shivering. "God help us if he falls," said Soldier 2, softly. "Fear is real, but it will not rule me. God fights for me. He has fought lions and bears, and he will fight this giant too," said David, quiet, focused. Goliath strode forward, his armor clinking like thunder. Each step made the ground tremble, and his eyes burned with arrogance and hatred. "Am I a dog that you send a boy to me? Come and face me," said Goliath, booming, mocking. "Lord, be my strength. Let this battle glorify your name, not mine. Guide my hand, steady my heart," said David, soft, reverent, almost whispering. David lifted his sling, the leather smooth in his calloused hands. 5 stones rested in his pouch, each one chosen with care, each one a tool of faith. "This is not by my strength, Lord, but by yours," said David, determined, low tone. "Come closer, little shepherd. I will feed your flesh to the birds of the sky," said Goliath, laughing loud. The wind carried his voice across the valley like rolling thunder. The soldiers flinched, but David did not. Some Israelite soldiers stepped back, doubt etched on their faces. Yet David moved closer, confident in God's power, heart steady and unwavering. "By the Lord, he walks without fear," said one soldier, whisper awed. David fixed his gaze on Goliath's forehead. He remembered the lion, the bear, the long days tending sheep, the music of the hills. All of it had prepared him for this moment.
"This is my time, your glory, Lord, not mine," said David, firm, silent strength. David swung his sling, the leather spinning fast, a small stone at its center. Time seemed to slow. The wind whistled. Soldiers held their breath. The stone struck Goliath's forehead. The giant staggered, eyes wide with shock, and then fell face first to the ground. Silence enveloped the valley. "It is not by my strength, Lord, but by your might. All glory to you," said David, softly, humbly. The Israelite soldiers erupted in cheers, their fear replaced by awe and faith. The Philistines, seeing their champion fall, turned and fled. Chaos and confusion spread across their ranks, victory swelling in Israel's hearts. Soldiers lifted David onto their shoulders, carrying him through the valley. Their eyes shone with respect and admiration, their voices echoing his courage. "David! David! The boy has defeated the giant!" shouted a soldier, cheering loud. Despite the triumph, David returned to his family, humble and faithful. He remembered the hills, the sheep, the music, and that all strength came from God. "Guide me always, Lord. Let me remain humble and faithful," said David, soft, prayerful. Jesse, David's father, watched with awe and pride. Tears shimmered in his eyes as he embraced his son. "My son, God has chosen you for great things," said Jesse, emotional. "All honor belongs to you, Lord," said David softly. The villagers gathered, celebrating the courage of a boy who faced a giant. Songs rose into the evening air, stories of faith spreading through the valley. Later, alone on the hills, David strummed his harp, recalling every lesson learned. The wind whispered through the grass, carrying the echoes of victory and humility. "Lord, let me always walk in your ways," said David, softly contemplative. Night fell over Bethlehem, stars shimmering above. David lay beneath the heavens, heart full of faith, knowing that courage and trust in God could overcome any fear. Though the giant was defeated, David's journey was only beginning. From humble shepherd to hero of Israel, God's plan would continue to unfold, one faithful step at a time. "Lead me, Lord, wherever you will," said David, soft whisper, determined.
Now, what did we learn today, kids? Well, here are some things I learned from the story of David and Goliath. Courage doesn't come from how big or strong you are, but from trusting God. Even the smallest person can do great things when they have faith. Preparation matters. David learned from his days tending sheep and facing dangers, which helped him face the giant. Humility is important. David gave all the glory to God, not to himself. Faith can help you overcome fear, no matter how big the challenge seems. And if you learned something else from today's story, don't forget to type it in the comment section below. We'd love to hear what you think. And before we go, it's time for one of our favorite moments, our today's sing-along song. So get ready and sing with us. Don't know all the words? That's okay. You can tell Mommy or Daddy to sing along as the words appear on the screen. Ready? Today's song is titled "The 5 Stones in the Hand of a Little Boy." Now sing in 1, 2, 3, go!
Big was a shepherd boy, small and brave and true. He watched the hills, he watched the streams, he prayed the whole day through. He played his harp, he sang to God, with every sheep he tended. Even when the lion came, his courage never ended. He learned to watch, he learned to wait, he learned to trust the Lord. Every day he grew in strength, guided by God's word. 5 stones in the hand of a little boy. 5 stones in the hand of a little boy. Faith and courage bring us joy. With God beside us, we can stand tall. No giant is too big at all. Yes, no giant is too big at all. One day a giant came to fight Goliath, strong and tall. The Israelite army shook with fear, many began to fall. Who dares to fight me? Goliath roared, his voice shook all the ground. But David stood, his heart was calm, he did not make a sound. He thought of all the times before, the lion and the bear. God had been with him every step, and now he was there. 5 stones in the hand of a little boy. 5 stones in the hand of a little boy. Faith and courage bring us joy. With God beside us, we can stand tall. No giant is too big at all. Yes, no giant is too big at all. David ran to the river stream, 5 smooth stones he chose, each one a tiny promise of God's protection as he goes. He held them tight within his hand, a sling hung at his side. With prayer upon his lips, he knew that God would be his guide. He thought the giant may be big, but God is bigger still. No sword, no spear, no heavy armor can fight God's mighty will. 5 stones in the hand of a little boy. 5 stones in the hand of a little boy. Faith and courage bring us joy. With God beside us, we can stand tall. No giant is too big at all. Yes, no giant is too big at all. He stepped into the valley wide, the giant laughed so loud. A boy dares face me, Goliath mocked, towering over the crowd. David whispered soft and low, the Lord will fight for me. Then swung his sling with all his might, the stone flew swiftly free. It hit Goliath on the head, he stumbled and he fell. The army watched in amazement, God's power working well. 5 stones in the hand of a little boy. 5 stones in the hand of a little boy. Faith and courage bring us joy. With God beside us, we can stand tall. No giant is too big at all. Yes, no giant is too big at all. Now children, hold your stones of faith and sing this song with glee. Remember David and the giant and how he fought so free. Sing loud and dance with all your heart, let God's love guide there's nothing we can't bear. 5 stones in the hand of a little boy. 5 stones in the hand of a little boy. Faith and courage bring us joy. With God beside us, we can stand tall. No giant is too big at all. Yes, no giant is too big at all. Now children, hold your stones of faith and sing this song with glee. Remember David and the giant and how he fought so free. Sing loud and dance with all your heart. Let God's love guide your way. Face your giants, big or small, each and every day. David's story shows us all that courage comes from prayer. With God beside us every step, there's nothing we can't bear. 5 stones in the hand of a little boy. 5 stones in the hand of a little boy. Faith and courage bring us joy. With God beside us, we can stand tall. No giant is too big at all. Yes, no giant is too big at all. One day.
Now, what did we learn today, kids? Well, here are some things I learned from the story of David and Goliath. Courage doesn't come from how big or strong you are, but from trusting God. Even the smallest person can do great things when they have faith. Preparation matters. David learned from his days tending sheep and facing dangers, which helped him face the giant. Wow, what a wonderful story today, kids. Remember, just like David, even when we feel small, God can help us do big and brave things. And guess what? You can sing our song, The 5 Stones in the Hand of a Little Boy, as many times as you want. Sing it again and again, at home, in the car, or even with your mommy, daddy, or friends. If you enjoyed today's story and song, don't forget to subscribe to our channel so you never miss another fun Bible story and sing-along with us. Give this video a big thumbs up and tell us in the comments what part of the story you loved the most. Thank you for spending this time with us today. Keep trusting God, keep being brave, and keep singing. See you next time. Bye-bye.